Welcome everybody, it's Shoutout Shot from Try Gamer Studios here, and we're back with episode 10 of A Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And this is the walkthrough and playthrough, and now we are in the Dark World. As you see, last episode we cleared out Hyrule Castle and collected some items in the episode beforehand. And as you've seen, if you've been following along, that each in between episode I usually gear up for the next dungeon, or at least collect items in between. And then we usually end up going to do the dungeon. This episode is not going to be any different. Our first place that we have to go to is, of course, the dungeon all the way over to the right. And this is where we're going to get the hammer, which will be able to get us a whole bunch more items. But still, in this episode, we can now get a few items that's in the light world. Along with some items that I'm pretty sure we could have got before as well, but a couple more is unlocked as well. So I was waiting to go collect several heart pieces. I don't think there's any items I actually got to collect. I think everything I can unlock is currently unlocked. But we're going to go ahead and get some heart pieces in this episode. And then get to the next dungeon. If the collection is not long enough, then I'll mix them together, but I should have enough content here collecting these hearts, because I believe there's 2 to 3 heart pieces that I can get currently. So let's maybe some more. We'll find out. Because there's some things that just you can't access until you got the hammer, and of course it's been a little bit, so trying to remember what I need when is sometimes, you get kind of mixed up, especially when there's certain specific items like the hammer or the hook shot specifically that have to have you gotta have to in order to get to certain areas, and it can get kind of confusing because there's so many items, especially with heart pieces in this game, because as you know, there's just this massive amount. You'll get a full amount of hearts by the end, 2 bars from top to bottom. I think it's 20 hearts total. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 20. Now, I think I should explore the Dark World just slightly just to see what I can get to, because I know the gist of where everything is, rather if I remember if I need the hook shot or not, or the hammer. I got a pretty good idea where everything is, just because I played it so many times, and I can picture where everything is. But visualizing and seeing what I can get right now is a lot better than, just assuming. I can, of course, come to this area. You need a hook shot to get across right there. So I might as well check up here where the witch's house was. I got my, I guess I should put since I'm not using my mirror right now, let's go ahead and put the boomerang on. Boomerang is just a great all-around weapon. It's very tactical. It's very nice. I don't use my bow as much as I use the boomerang, just because some enemies are not affected by your bow at all, or take less damage. There's not a lot of them, but I honestly, and I like to stun from the bow, especially if I'm just avoiding, because you don't always have to kill. That's the difference. So it's in here. Okay, I can spy items from. Yeah, I understand it's a dangerous place, but I can afford that. Just in case, you never know when you might need a potion. You might get in a situation. It's the Dark World. Can I pick that up? Yep. Okay. It wasn't. It looked kind of almost as dark as this one. This one, you gotta have the Titan Mint or Titan Glove. Let's see here. Now, woo! Luckily, that bounce back saved me from taking damage there. Now, I believe there's no hearts here. I don't think there's any special thing here. It looks like there would be, wouldn't there? But I'm pretty sure it's the exact same in the light world. I don't think there's anything you can actually access. I know it's no heart piece. I also think there might have been a few heart pieces I missed before. There's a few areas that I want to go bomb as well, to check what's in them as well, because I might have missed some in previous episodes that I might have thought was wrong. Other things I need to check. Oh, nice. Skull came alive. He's just been laying there for a long time. Somebody touched him. He got mad. Oh, okay. When I was here the last time... See, I knew the area that it was in where you throw this in to get the next item. The next medallion. I knew it was a round circle, and I thought it was this area in that episode, if you guys remember that. But it's in the Dark World. Lo and behold. Oh, yay. Was that Quake? Nice. Ooh, I love Quake. Quake is great. Quake is the one that kills them, I believe. Nice. Well, I guess we are getting some items this game. Love it. Alright, see if there's anything here. Oh, now we can go check on... I don't... We might have to go... There's a heart piece that's in the Zora area, but it doesn't look like we have access to that in the Dark World. So that must be a Light World thing. I must have just missed it. We'll check that again when we get back into the Light World. We're still going to do a few Dark World things before we go back to the Light World, and you know, let's go back and forth between that. But we're going to get all these items. It's going to be really nice, and we're going to be prepared for the first Dark World dungeon, which, as I said, episode 1 or 2 is my favorite dungeon of one of my favorite dungeons of the game. Between that one and the one that's in the village as well. I love the one in the village. That one's a really fun dungeon. It's a little more challenging for newer players, but it's still an overall fun dungeon. And I love the boss of it, and the whole concept of that dungeon is going to be great. We'll go into that when I get there. I believe that's the 3rd or 4th dungeon that's in the Dark World that we're going to be doing anyways. So, but the first dungeon, I love the boss of it. He looks really amazing. The boss fight's pretty fun. It's not very, there's not a lot of movement to it, which is about the only dull thing of it. I mean, there's a lot of course you gotta dodge, but I mean, the boss himself don't do a lot of movement to phase 2. Yep. I can't carry across there right now, not until you have the hook shot. And I don't think I can actually go south because it takes the hammer that's blocking the bridge. Let's go ahead and go down there so I can show you. See. Come on. I know you want to die. It's okay. Yeah, you gotta have the hammer to get through here, and that will access several hearts. I don't know if there's any I can really get into in the Dark World currently. Ooh, as I'm going this way, I can just... That's right. The Hylian Lake Dark World dungeon is probably my least favorite dungeon. Just speaking of all dungeons, oh, I don't like it. That one is so... That one's way more annoying than the Death Mountain first boss. Way more annoying. It's the ice dungeon. Alright, so we're going to need to go to the Light World now, because there's actually nothing here. Now, I got an item. So we did get an item in the Dark World. And I don't need that for now. Okay. Let me kill these guys out of my way just because. Alright. Alright, so. Well, since we're right here, let's go ahead and head up to the Zora area. We'll go to do the Zora heart piece first. Watch, it been so easy to get it. I believe, now thinking about it, I think you're supposed to just follow a different path. I think you're supposed to swim to it because you gotta have the Zora flippers to get to it, I believe. I think that was the whole concept. You see the heart piece, you're like, oh, I need to swim to get to that. Because you don't even know about the Dark World at that point. So let's go figure that out. Head up through here. I just love the Zelda music. There's even a techno version of Zelda theme and a lot of the other music that's been, you know, remixed. And there's a really amazing electronic version that's really amazing, and I love listening to it as well. There's times that the sounds just play in my head as I'm attending to my day, and I'll just start humming Zelda. Shows how much I play Zelda. I just avoid the crabs. They still do 2 hearts of damage, which we don't want to deal with. Until we get the blue outfit. The blue outfit, I believe, takes half your damage away. Okay, there's a waterfall there. Let's head north. See, it's right there, so we gotta go around it somehow. Thanks for the bomb. Take him out. I wish that stopped him from shooting. That would've been good. Avoid you guys. Avoid. I don't need those bombs. I'm maxed out. Alright, is this the same? No, it looks smaller. It's probably back. Yeah. Okay, there's the waterfalls. Yeah, of course it was back here. I didn't think to go down. I went around this way looking, and I was thinking that was the same waterfall. Oops. Oops. How many we got? Oh, one button. Excuse me. Alright, we got half a heart piece. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Oh, yeah, the guys with the tree. They should now, since I fought the boss and entered the dark world, they should now not be in front of the tree, and I should be able to Pegasus into the tree. That's where we're going. Head north, northwest. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, once we collect, no, just as I said, most of the, you're gonna collect as the heart pieces you're collecting ain't gonna matter a massive difference late game, because late game, especially once you've gotten used to the game and dodging and all the mechanics, the heart pieces you're gonna be overpowered by that point in time unless you know, still learning, which ain't a problem. You know, everybody's got to learn. Practice makes perfect. But if you're ever just playing through for fun and you're not doing a 100% run, just know that all the heart pieces are not greatly important. You don't have to go searching for all of them just to be able to beat the final dungeon or go to the next dungeon like I'm doing. I just enjoy collecting all the pieces, or at least most of them. There's a few of them I hope I don't forget. So I'm trying to just do it from memory rather than follow any kind of guide, because, you know, I played it enough to where I shouldn't need a guide. But, you know, it's been a while. But like I said, you don't need all the heart pieces. You just need a few more would be really good, and there's a lot easy to pick up, which should give you a few heart containers, and you get one from each dungeon, so you should be fine. Early game, I would advise getting as many heart pieces as you can, as you see me get, just because, especially if you're newer to the game, getting those early heart pieces could really make a difference. But like I said, late game, it's not as important to have them. Because if you see my area at the beginning, I think I got most of the ones I could get at the beginning, but I might have been able to get another full heart at the beginning if I would have collected every piece, because I missed a few that I could have got right away. And I think you could start off with like 5 hearts or close to 5 hearts before you do the second dungeon. But that's most people knows where everything is and is running through anyways. most time won't need them unless you're going for a no-death run, which is pretty fun. It's a hard challenge. I'm gonna go check the grave area. There's two or three items in the grave area, but I think you gotta have the Titan Mint to access one of them, and you gotta have access to this area in the Dark World to get the second one, which is up on that ledge. Man, I'm just having bad luck running into tons of stuff over here. Get these out of the way. I don't remember what this is. Hey, it could be a heart piece. Let's check it out. Oh, this is how you get back into this dungeon. That's right. I was trying to remember how to do that a couple episodes ago. Like I said, I don't think there's any heart pieces in here. I'm pretty sure this is only coins. But, hey, oh, hearts too. I like a heart. Oh, bombs. Okay, I don't need those. 300 coins. I'd like those. Okay, so coins and hearts. What's the point of putting the empty pots right there? You could at least put something in them. I mean, it didn't take too much effort to do this, but this is gonna bring me back out by the church. You guys remember this area from episode 1? Well, at least we got that in there. I mean, now we're maxed out on money if we need to use money at any point to get potions. I don't think there's anything else in game, except for like there's a couple games I have to do to get heart pieces in the Dark World. Of course, I don't have access to those right now, and with the first dungeon gives you a couple hundred rupees, no problem. So that wouldn't be a problem either. I killed those 2 rats just because I don't want them running around and hitting me while I'm trying to pull this, even though I did get hit anyways. But it's whatever. Back to the empty church. All these bad memories. Beautiful music though. Alrighty, so we're gonna head back right. Now we didn't get a heart piece from Nat, so we're gonna continue checking. Let's take a look through. That needs a Titan Mint. Maybe that's where. Ooh, stupid spirit. Ooh, leave me alone. Stop playing! Dick. Yeah, you gotta have the Titan Mint in order to get in here. Oh. Let me in. I just want in. Alright. So we'll have to come back to that. I'm pretty sure that might be where the heart piece is in this area, because I'm pretty sure there's one here. Maybe. Watch I come back and there's nothing there. I know the items here, the magic cape that I gotta get later. Okay, let's go to the tree, guys, because I'm pretty sure the cemetery is just a bust for now. The Titan Mint, I believe we get from the same area we got the Power Glove, but in the Dark World version of it. And we'll get to that at some point. I think that's the 3rd dungeon, maybe. That'd be a 4th dungeon. One of the 2. It's really hard to remember the order of some of them. I actually think the Karko Village dungeon is actually the 6th. I think the Lost Woods one is the 7th. And then Death Mountain is 8th. Let's avoid the birdies. Pink beak birdies. Always angry pink beak birdies. I didn't avoid those at all. And I got a bomb. Oh, look at that. I totally forgot I had the bomb. See, I told you I dropped the bombs on accident. And I was trying to do so good not to do that. Gotta jank it up a little bit, right? Alright, see, now that it's like this, they're gone. They might be inside the house. Let's go check on them. The lumberjack. Bumpkin and Bumpkin. Bumpkins. No, they're not home. They're like, some strange things are going home. Hey, look, dang. Their beds are far apart. Somebody's mad. Look, they wake up. They'll come over here and eat some food together. Come hit the trough. You know, there is no bathrooms in here, so... What do you think this is? What do you think that is? Is that a sink or a toilet? You tell me. Or a stove. I don't know what the... There's not a lot... I don't know what's going on in this house. What are those brothers doing? But you just Hermes boots into that, fall down, and collect your heart piece. And is there fairies? Yes. And we're gonna go ahead and caught a fairy, keep it in the bottle. Caught 2 fairies, keep it in the bottle. Set free. Oh, I've never caught 2 things in one thing before. That's cool. Oh god, I don't want it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I kept you in the bottle. I'm so sorry. You're free now. Leave me alone. Alright, cool. He's inside the cave. So if anybody goes in the cave, there's a very, 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 very angry bee in there. I've had him in that bottle for, I think, like 3 episodes. He's been through a lot. Don't judge him. We're gonna go ahead and check the Lost Woods. I don't think there's any heart... No, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 heart piece in the Lost Woods. And I already got it. Yeah, let's skip the Lost Woods. We don't want to waste time. No wasting time here. Let's go ahead and check the map. Oh, the desert. I might be able to see if I can access... There's 2 or 3 around the desert area in the light world, I believe. And to access one of them, I have to have access with a hammer and then use the mirror to get to. And then one of them, I just gotta use a bomb, which I think I didn't get in the desert episode. Totally forgot about the area and collecting that piece. So I've been trying to collect the pieces in between episodes, not in between dungeons, excuse me. So I've been, I might have missed a few, but I did get all the ones over by there. I don't think there's any more heart pieces by that dungeon, all the way to the right. But we're gonna find out. I did get all the ones here. I don't have the hammer, so I can't get double magic yet. And I already got the 1 heart that was up in the top left corner. I don't think there's any other heart pieces in Cargo Village. Not in the light world anyways. The dark world, you can do a game or 2 to get them. Same thing with all the way over to the left, the 15-second game I played in the first episode. Second episode, excuse me. That gave me a heart piece. In the dark world, there's another... There's a digging game instead that we do. Which you'll see that when we get there. After the first dungeon, episode 11, 12, episode 12 that'll be, will be a really big episode for collecting items, because then we'll have access to most of the Dark World. Except for select areas because of the hook shot. See, this is where, in the Dark World, you're going to come up. This will be a circle of flowers, I believe. And you use the mirror and you'll be up on there, which will lead you to the heart piece. Along with, on the other side of this, you do the same thing, and that's how you get the last medallion. Which is, you see the W right below me, all the way to the left. It's right over that area. You'll see it when I go by, because I gotta go through the desert area here. And now we can take the shortcut, which I thought I thought I needed in the second episode to get to the fourth episode to get to the dungeon, I believe. And I got all lost and had to go all around. Silly things like that. Even for somebody that's played and beat this game many, many times. Sometimes you just forget. And don't forget about that guy over there. When it comes time in the Dark World, we'll be having him follow us, and we will unlock him, put him in the Dark World. I can't remember exactly what I actually have to do for that, but we'll find out. You gonna trek with me, buddy? Yeah, right here in the dark world, this area will be cut out, and there will be hammer spikes, I believe. I still got the... Let's go ahead and pull that out. No, I can pull the bomb out. I'm not gonna need my... Oops. Okay, I did all that to avoid damage and I still went in the sun. Did I go in here? What are you doing in here? Boom. Secrets. It's a secret to everybody. Heart piece. There's another level. Now, I think maybe 1 or 2 pieces left I need to collect. I can't open a map in here. Okay, let's head south. Okay. Now, should be the only piece in the desert that I can access. I can't access anything else, I think. Let me check my items. Is there anything I can get right now? Can't get the 4th one yet. It's in Dark World Cargo Village, I believe. Maybe. Around that area. I can't get the fruit or anything. No, this might be it, guys. So, we're gonna head back to the Dark World and head to the first dungeon of the Dark World. So, right there's the tablet. You get that. Take him out. Oh, dang it. Fuck you, cactus. Right. I mean, I could do the whole save and quit thing just to quickly get over there. But what's the fun in exploring and possibly hitting things that I missed? Because I do that. So I'm currently deciding on what game to play next. It's either going to be another Legend of Zelda or another Tony Hawk game. And that's where I'm at currently at this point of thinking what to do next. If anybody would like to, leave a comment below what you think I should play or choose from the two. Cast your vote down below and I'll be playing those afterwards. Not doing very good at avoiding there, you see that? I mean, at this point, don't matter. I'm probably going to take damage anyways. No point trying to keep perfect health. Just keep it moving. Now, if you didn't know, like you've never played this before, if you go all the way back to Hyrule Castle and go through the gated entrance, you can go straight into the Dark World. That's the fastest method normally that you can access currently. There's a few areas I can pull up a rock that will put me into the Dark World. But those take the Titan Mitt to use in the Dark World. And a few of them, I think they're locked up anyways currently. So, alright, now we're back in the Dark World. Good, good, good. Alright, now there's nothing here. So let's go ahead and get out of there. Ooh, did I? Oh, yeah, I got the heart piece out of here. Okay, cool. Alright, now we don't need it. We're just going to avoid enemies here because they're going to be doing a little bit of damage. These guys ain't too bad. Those things are kind of cute. Those are probably my favorite enemies in the Dark World just because they're very simple. And they look nice. I like their sprites. Just like before, it's got, when we get into this dungeon, it's basically the same thing like the first time, except there's a little bit of a puzzle to go through. Now by puzzle I mean it's just like a maze. That's about it. Just a little vine maze just to mix you up and you run into a monkey. I don't think there's any. There's not very many heart pieces in the Dark World. So I don't have to worry about collecting a whole bunch of heart pieces in the dark world. It's mostly the light world. There's only like 5 or 6 in the dark world, I believe. Head it this way. This is where. Yeah, that's where he is. Yeah. Golden power. Oh, thinking about it, I think there was a couple heart pieces that I missed. That I had to use a bomb for, maybe. Thinking about this bomb. I think there's one in... I might, in between episodes, check that and see if there's one there. If there is, I will put it back in the episode. But I don't want to waste too much time trying to find one heart piece that I may have missed with the bomb. This picture, I could picture when I took the bomb right there. I could picture a heart piece that was supposed to blow up a wall. It might. I think I actually know where it is. I believe that it's in Kharkov. I think it is in Kharkov Village. I think there is one more I missed in Kharkov Village. There's a easy way to get through here. As you can see, if you look at the tiles, you can see myself through it, and you can see the paths pretty easily. Oh well, I kind of messed that up. Just look and watch here. This connects up here. Okay, then we come up here. Maybe? Anything? No items? It's not cool. Alright, let's go back in here again. Let's check through. Alright. Come out here, the monkey should be with us. Yes. Okay. Can I spare 10 rubies? Yeah, give him 10 rubies. Who minds? Aha! Take that! Oops. I don't think the monkey really liked my combat. He wasn't really cool with that. I think he got blown up. Anybody see what happened to him? What's going on there? Alright. I think you just gotta walk through this area again. There he is. I see him. Alright, but you gotta give him 10 more rubies again. It's whatever. It's whatever. I got plenty. Your dad gave them to me. Alright, come on. You never know. I don't remember anything ever with that happening, but... Alright, I think we just keep heading this way, and the entrance is right there. Good. And he will unlock it. It's funny, I think that's your clue right there, is those monkeys on the statues there. And for 100, he'll open it, so. Spend 120 on you, buddy. Man, he can jump. I don't know how high that is, because it looks kind of short. But you can jump, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you. Probably the nicest fellow in the dark world there. And look at it. We're at the first dungeon of the dark world, guy. Now, as you see, the first area here looks exactly like it does in the light world, so. But it's not going to be the exact same, because in this one, there's actually 3 areas. Look at that. They're not falling off. Yeah. This one's not going to be the exact same. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, in the next episode, episode 11, I will see you there for this dungeon. I hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, I think it's a kind of a shorter episode, but we're going to get straight to the point in the next episode to complete this dungeon and get more items. Like I said, we're going to be saving a whole bunch for that episode as well. And I might even wait to check the Kharkov Village up for that episode. Wouldn't be a bad idea, so I don't waste any time doing it. So I'll go ahead and see you guys there. Hope you guys enjoy the video again. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. You know, anything helps out. And leave a comment down below of anything you'd like to leave me. And of course, cast your vote on what you think I should play next. And I always spend the time to read and check everything whenever I have the time, when life permits. And I try to record content as often as possible. I know a few weeks ago I had a little hiatus, and I try not to do that very often. But you know, there's only so much you can do when life throws things at you. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, episode 11. You guys have a good one.